Hi, my name is Crystal. I am in the adult learning class and I am 37 years old. So, what I'd like to do is go through each week and kind of explain what was highlighted for me and the things that stuck out to me that applied to me personally. So the first thing is actually just the topic altogether. I've mentioned this with some of the other group members, but just the topic of adult learning really just like kind of blew my mind because it's not something I've really even thought about or stopped to think. Did I learn different than I did when I was in high school? Or, life's different, college is different. I think sometimes as adults we can just, zoom through things without stopping to think about, is this the best way or whatever. So I really like the topic just as an in general topic. That really got my mind going. So for the first week, I'd have to say this is my favorite week. Absolutely. I made my husband do the first week assignments with me. So we went over, I think it's pronounced Kolb learning styles. And so we just, we did that. We're complete polar opposites. I really feel like that helped me understand him and him understand me, as well as me understand myself a little bit better. So that was pretty awesome. And then I took that test. I own 2 businesses, so I took that exam, and I haven't gone over that one yet with some of my star employees, but I completely plan on doing that, and I can't wait. Week 2, time management, ironically, was one of the weeks where I, pushed things off, and once I got into the assignments, I realized for me, time management is really about anxiety management. I can get overwhelmed if I have too many things. So one of the things in there that stuck out for me that I really need to work on was doing things in chunks, not doing everything all at once. I'm kind of an all or nothing person. So if I don't have, hours and hours to make the house perfect, I may do nothing with it. So that's something that really stuck out to me that I need to work on with that week. It also talked about preventing early burnout, which is something I completely suck at, and I can just go and go and go until I'm sick. So that was super helpful for me. Week 3, critical thinking. I really love the process. See if it's kind of a tongue twister. Forming, storming, norming, and performing. I love that because, first of all, I can, through the reading and the assignments, I can see that I already do this within my business. And but I didn't have a formal name or process for it. So that really just helped me put things in categories or stages. Whereas, maybe it was more subconscious, but I would know, for example, the storming part. If I make a new hire, I'm going to expect some power struggles, especially if there's some bleeding of the roles, some of the job functions are shared. I'm ready for the storming stage. So, but putting that in a language that I can organize was really helpful for me in my personal business. Let's see. Week 4, writing professions. This one, it was helpful, but I'd say it was the least amount of helpfulness for me, just because I own 2 businesses. I wish everyone would read this. I don't appreciate lengthy emails. I want to get to the point. I need to get to the point. Sorry about that. So any given day I have a lot of things to do. I don't need long-winded stories when there's an employee that needs something or wants to tell me something. However, for the writing professions, the one thing that was helpful for me that week was the resources. And I know I've mentioned anxiety with my time management. The resources would be really helpful. My profession, I do a lot of psychology, so I know usually every person responds to anxiety in one of two ways. They're either an overfunctioner or an underfunctioner. So they'll perform more if they're anxious or they shut down. I'm a shutdown person, so I think that maybe keeping the resources in a place that I can access and remember where to go will help me kind of push through those moments where I'm like, I can't do this. Week 5, I guess made me realize that I'm kind of in a bubble. It's a Christian-owned, Christian-operated business. Before shutdown, we've had not quite 30 employees, building back. But, yeah, so I'm kind of in a bubble. I'm not really, living in the secular world. And I feel like that week is something to really keep in mind because as I'm building my career, that's something I won't be in a bubble for that much longer. So, yeah, that's a week for the future that I need to keep in mind. Week 6, social media, that was helpful. I'm a really big heartfelt person, so I can post political things that I am very passionate about, and that was a great reminder for me to kind of tone it down a little bit, especially in our world today with posts and people getting angry and things of that nature. Week 7, I really, like I said about one of the other weeks, week 4, I need to just print off the resources, the names, numbers, emails, probably make some sort of a chart where I can go and reference that. Some of the classmates said, I'm not the first to reach out for help. And it's not that I'm that way more than it is I just totally shut down when I feel like I can't achieve something. So that will be helpful for me. And then week 8, the presentations. I think I've done so many presentations my way, if it's something I'm passionate about, it comes very easy for me, especially public speaking. And I guess I realize as I'm getting older, I'm a little more rigid because some of the things in there I don't really want to do just because it's different, and they could be helpful. So I guess that's something I need to more apply to myself, that I can use other things or be more aware and knowledgeable of what's out there to help me in the future with presentations to come. So anyway, that is what I got out of the 8 weeks, and I'm thankful for this class and thank you for teaching it. Bye.